Groceries and labor come to $138.50. You're charging us for dinner? Wasn't your son the one who insisted we go 50-50, QR code or cash? Guran, we need to talk. Why so serious? About what? Money. Why bring up money out of nowhere? Sit down. Let me run the numbers. I make $80,000 a month. You make $10,000. We've been married 4 years, and our fixed monthly expenses are $35,000. I've covered almost all of it. What about you? Out of that $10,000, how much have you ever put toward this home? After taxes and benefits, I take home a little over $8,000, and I send my mom $2,000 every month. That's your personal choice. It has nothing to do with this. I'm not digging up the past. From now on, we split everything. We each pay our own expenses, and shared household costs are divided by income. What do you think? Fine, I agree. Then it's settled. Starting tomorrow, we each handle our own expenses. Sure, whatever you say. Nothing beats my wife's cooking. You can't get this flavor anywhere else. Then eat up. You'll still need to take care of things around the house. Since he wants everything split, I'll make sure every cent gets recorded from now on. By the way, Guran, my parents are staying for a few days. My brother and his wife are coming too. Why didn't you discuss this with me? What's there to discuss? They can come whenever they want. Cooking for a few extra people is just a few more bowls and chopsticks. You take care of them. I'm off to work. Oh, you're finally home? You're this late and didn't think to come back early to cook? Mom, I always get home at this time. You still should have come back early. We have a house full of guests. It's already 7 and dinner isn't even started. I only found out this morning that everyone was coming. And what's that supposed to mean? There are this many people here and you're not cooking? Cooking what? Are you blind? My parents are here and so is my brother's family. If you don't cook, who will? We're going 50-50. Your family, your responsibility. What did you just say? You said yesterday that we'd split everything. Starting today, you cover your expenses and I cover mine. Your parents and your brother's family are your relatives, so naturally you pay for their food and lodging, right? What kind of nonsense is that? We're all family. How can a daughter-in-law talk like this? Mom, I'm just making the rules clear. Lin Hao suggested going 50-50 yesterday. I thought it sounded fair, so I agreed. If we're splitting things, we should split them properly. Don't you agree? Gu, don't you think you're treating us like strangers? Dad, I'm not treating you like strangers. I'm just doing what Lin Hao asked. He wants 50-50, so that's what I'm doing. What's wrong with that? Bro, your wife is something else. Seriously, counting every little thing with family? How are you supposed to live like that? My sister-in-law is right. Family shouldn't count every penny, but who was the one who demanded we count everything in the first place? Guran, shut up and come with me. What is wrong with you? What's wrong with me? Lin Hao, you're the one who wanted 50-50. You said it yourself yesterday. Now that I'm following your rule, suddenly you're mad? I said 50-50. I didn't say you could talk to my parents like that. So your rule only applies to me, not to you? You still expect me to serve your whole family like before, while keeping me away from the money? I do all the work and become your family's unpaid maid? That's not what I meant. You know better than anyone what you meant. One more thing. If we're splitting everything, let's really do the math. The deed is in your name, but my parents paid the $150,000 down payment. The place is now worth $2.5 million, so their contribution equals 6%. And for 4 years, I've done all the laundry, cooking, cleaning, and housework alone. What's the point of counting all that? A housekeeper would cost $5,000 a month. Over 4 years, that's $240,000. Pay me that, and then we'll continue this conversation. Gu, how can a young woman be this inconsiderate? Your mother-in-law comes to visit, and you won't even cook one meal. Mom, you're right. I really am inconsiderate, so I'll need your guidance. But I can't cook tonight. I'm already exhausted from work. And under Lin Hao's 50-50 rule, I have no obligation to cook for you. Don't worry, I can order delivery. What would you like? I don't eat delivery. It's dirty. I want home cooking, and you have to make it. Sorry, but I'm not cooking. I'm already exhausted after work. If I come home and do more labor in the kitchen, shouldn't I get paid? You're being ridiculous. A cook charges at least 40 per meal. There are 6 of us. That's 40 a meal, 120 a day, and 3,600 a month. Who's paying? Gu, listen to yourself. Dad, I'm not wrong. Lin Hao demanded 50-50, so every cost needs to be clear. Otherwise, how is it 50-50? Enough. Stop talking. If you won't cook, fine. I'll take them out. Great. I won't tag along. Come on, I'm done arguing with her. What kind of daughter-in-law has zero common sense? Enough. Let's eat first. Bro, your wife really knows how to play this. No kidding. She loves making trouble. The 50-50 expense ledger. Lin Hao, you thought you had me cornered? Let's see who gets outplayed in the end. Open the door. Guran, I know you're awake. Open up. We need to talk. Don't make me break the door down. What was that today? You humiliated me in front of my parents. How am I supposed to face them? Okay, and you owe me an apology. Why would I apologize? Everything you said today went way too far. Which part? I was just following the 50-50 rule you made. What's the problem? Everything. What are my parents supposed to think? What will my brother and his wife think of me? Why is that my problem? You suggested 50-50. I followed it, and now you're upset. What exactly do you want? I said 50-50, but I didn't mean you had to be this heartless. Heartless. Lin Hao, you don't get to call me heartless. Do you have any idea what these 4 years have been like for me? You come home, collapse on the couch, and scroll on your phone. Have you ever lifted a finger around the house? Laundry, cooking, cleaning, I've carried all of it alone. I have a job too. So do I, and I'm tired too. Why do you get to relax after work while I still have to serve you? Fine, we'll do 50-50. But don't expect me to keep acting like a maid for your entire family. Leave. I need to rest. Guran, you're going too far. You're the one who went too far. Get out! Oh, you finally bought groceries, so you're cooking now? Yep, I'm making one meal today. I knew my son could handle you. You made me furious yesterday, but at least you've come to your senses. Make a good impression. That's more like our good daughter-in-law. Gu, make plenty. There are a lot of us. Mom, Dad, Lin Feng, Nana, Lin Hao, dinner's ready. Wow, that smells amazing. Sis, you're actually a great cook. Now that's how a daughter-in-law should act. This is good. Cook like this from now on. Nice, sis, you really put out a feast. Where are you going? Out to eat. You cooked all this, but you're not eating? Right. This table is for all of you, not for me. What is that supposed to mean? It's simple. We agreed on 50-50. I pay for what I eat, and you pay for what you eat. They're your relatives, Lin Hao, so you cover this meal. I provided the labor to cook it. A cook charges 40 to 60 per meal. I'll use the lowest rate, 40. The groceries were 98.50 plus 40 for labor. Total 138.50. Lin Hao, are you paying by phone or cash? Oh, what did you say, Guran? How could you... Weren't you the one who wanted 50-50? I'm just following your rules. Cooking for all of you is work, and work gets paid. What are you trying to pull? We have to pay just to eat one meal you cooked? Of course, Mom. I'm not the one who demanded money. Your son demanded 50-50. If we're splitting things, every cost has to be counted. Or do you think I should cook for all of you for free? Think about it, Mom. I have a job too. I'm tired too. After work, I still have to shop and cook. Isn't that labor? Shouldn't labor be paid? If it were you, would you cook for a whole family every day for free? Go, don't you think that's a little harsh? I'm just explaining the logic. Lin Hao insists on 50-50, so I'm following it. If you don't like it, take it up with the man who made the rule. Enough, how much? 138.50. Thanks, honey. Where are you going? Out for dinner. Enjoy your meal. Ma'am, your sirloin, medium well with a vegetable salad and wine. The total is 188. Enjoy. Thank you. He paid me 138.50 and my dinner cost 188. So technically, he subsidized 50 of my meal. Turning his 50-50 rule against him feels amazing. Vivi, guess what I did today? What? I cooked a whole dinner for his family and charged them 138.50. Ha! You're a legend! That was just the opening act. It gets even better. Stop right there! Come here, I need to say something. Is there something else, Mom? Go ahead. Gu, how can you be so inconsiderate? What did I do wrong, Mom? You cooked for your own husband and then held out your hand for money. How is that acceptable? It's perfectly acceptable. Lin Hao wanted 50-50, so I'm following the rule. But you can't take it this far. We're family. Family? Mom, if we're really family, why insist on 50-50? The whole point is to make every cost clear. If we keep things vague, then it isn't 50-50. So if this bothers you, talk to Lin Hao and tell him to drop this whole arrangement. The moment he stops demanding 50-50, I'll cook every day without charging a cent. Good night, Mom. The next day. Breakfast, handled myself, 6. Dinner groceries, 98.50. Cooking labor, 40. Total received, 138.50. My dinner, 188. Lin Hao, you wanted to count every penny. Let's see how long your 50-50 rule lasts. This skincare set cost $1,200 and I've used less than a third. No need to guess whose hands have been busy in this house. Gu, you're leaving this early? Yes, I have to get to work. What about breakfast? She rummaged through my skincare this morning, and now she still has the nerve to ask me for breakfast. Mom, you can make something yourself or order delivery. I don't know how. Mom, I'm going to be late. Then be late. You still need to make breakfast before you leave. What kind of family lets someone run off without feeding everyone? Mom, we're doing 50-50 now. Enough with that 50-50 nonsense, you're just lazy. Lazy? Mom, I wake up at 5:30, get to work by 7, work 8 hours, and don't get home until after 6. Then I still clean and cook. And you're calling me lazy? That's what you're supposed to do. No, Mom. I married Lin Hao. Lin Hao and I are equal partners. What are you arguing about this early? Lin Hao, you decide. Your wife is leaving without making breakfast. Is that acceptable? Let her go. What? What do you mean? Exactly what I said. If she doesn't want to cook, she doesn't have to. It's not like we'll starve without her. He wasn't defending me. He just didn't want a direct fight with his mother. I'm leaving. Manager, I have a family issue. I need 30 minutes off, but I'll be back by 1:30 sharp. Driver, take me to Jinhui Apartments, as fast as you can. Separate finances mean boundaries. Starting today, no one from the Lin family gets through this door. My belongings stay in a space that's mine alone. The shared area gets 1 bar of soap and 1 bottle of shampoo. That's enough. Guran, have you lost your mind? Why did you lock every door? Separate finances mean clear boundaries. My stuff stays in spaces that belong to me. What kind of twisted logic is that? Market rules. Lin Hao, I paid for that skincare myself. It's my personal property. Your mom should ask before using my things. It's just some skincare. Is this really necessary? Yes. That set cost $1,200 and lasts me a month. She used a third in one morning. At that rate, it's 3 sets a month, $3,600. Who's paying? You? Just wait. Well, look who finally came home. Stop right there! Mom, did you need something? You locked the bathroom. Where are we supposed to go? Use the shared one. There's a common bathroom right over there. There's nothing in it. There is. Soap and shampoo. That cheap junk? I want your skincare set. That's my personal stuff. Mom, if you want it, buy your own. My private belongings are my property. You? I want that set. Give it to me today or you'll never hear the end of it. Keep crying. Louder, please. I'll record the whole thing in HD. No point arguing when a phone can handle it. Fights are performances for an audience. I'm not putting on a show for her. They watched me come and go without saying a word. So did I. The monthly bill is here. Last month, the 2 of us used $500. This month, 6 people used $2,500. Lin Hao, what's this supposed to mean? Exactly what it says. The utilities are due. Since we're splitting everything, pay your share. Utilities barely cost anything. Haven't you always paid them? It's only 4 extra people using water and power. Lin Hao, don't play dumb. You wanted a full 50-50 split, so let's do it properly. 1/500 divided by 6 is 250 each. You're the account holder, and your side has 5 people, so you owe 1,250. I owe 250. Any objections? Guran, what are you making a scene about? Mom, I'm calculating the utilities. You really need to split hairs over utilities? Mom, that's not fair. Who asked for separate finances? Who said everyone pays their own way? Now that it's the utility bill, suddenly I'm being too precise. That's called a double standard. You little brat! I saw through your son's plan ages ago. He wants me to keep covering most household costs while he spends his money taking care of you. I don't. You know whether that's true. He can't even look me in the eye. That says more than the bill ever could. Hello, how can I help you? Hi, I'd like to leave a note on the account. The account holder is Lin Hao, my husband. We currently keep our finances separate. I'm paying only my personal share of this month's electric bill, $250. Any remaining balance is not mine. If service is cut off, contact Lin Hao directly. Understood. We've added the note. Thank you. Transfer it to my account before midnight. 48 hours. Let's see whether he pays first or embarrasses himself first. Guran, you're home. Have you eaten? Yes. You're being suspiciously nice, so this can't be good. Just say it. Here's the thing, Guran. Your brother-in-law was laid off. Lin Hao says you're doing well at work and know plenty of people. Could you find him a job? Nothing fancy. Something easy that pays around $10,000 a month. He wouldn't look at me, yet somehow looked completely sure I'd say yes. Lin Hao, did you add my professional network to your family's shared benefits package too? What did Lin Feng do before? Sales. My company isn't hiring salespeople. What about another role? Anything's fine as long as he gets in. Mom, companies have hiring procedures. I can't just wave him through. Can't you just put in a good word? It wouldn't help. And I won't spend my professional connections paving someone else's road. Someone else? Lin Feng is family. He's your brother-in-law. Mom, I built those professional relationships over years. They're my assets, not a family freebie. I'm not risking my reputation for anyone. That's a terrible thing to say. Guran, don't be so heartless. It's a tiny favor. Why humiliate him over it? A tiny favor? Lin Hao, professional connections aren't free. I can offer him paid career consulting. My rate is $5,000 an hour, but since he's family, I'll charge $3,000. Do you think we're beggars? I'm not looking down on anyone. Those are market rates. Simple and clear. Guran, you've gone too far! If this marriage is impossible, then let's end it. Fine, let's get divorced. What did you say? I said divorce. 9 tomorrow morning outside the civil registry. Have you lost your mind? I'm perfectly clear-headed. He said we should end it if it wasn't working. He handed me the exit, so I took it. Dividing the property is easy. The house is in your name, but my parents paid the $150,000 down payment, 6% of its value. I want that back. Furniture and appliances bought after marriage get split evenly. I did nothing wrong, so I'm not walking away empty-handed. Take a look. Any objections? Guran, you and Lin Hao should work things out. Why divorce? Because things aren't working. He wanted everything split 50-50, so I agreed. If he says the marriage is over, I'll leave. The logic is pretty clear, isn't it? I don't want a divorce. Then take back what you said. Which part? If this marriage is impossible, let's end it. Take it back and I'll let it go. Don't, and I'll see you at the registry tomorrow. I take it back. Good, then we're done here. I can't help your brother find a job. If that makes me cruel, divorce me. Until then, stop treating me like a resource you can use. The four faces in the living room looked miserable. That night, I slept better than ever. Strange. The moment I said the word divorce, I finally slept peacefully. The weight on me was never this family. It was the last bit of hope I refused to let go. Guran, my distant cousin joined your husband's company last month as the HR manager. And? He happened to see your husband's pay stub. Guran, your husband has been lying to you. What do you mean? He doesn't take home $80,000 a month. It's $98,000. And 1 month before demanding separate finances, he received a $320,000 year-end bonus. Do you understand what that means? Of course. His real annual income isn't $960,000. It's nearly $1.5 million. He's hidden at least $18,000 every month, over $200,000 a year. Add the $320,000 bonus, and he's concealed more than $500,000. Lately, he's been sneaking off to make calls at midnight. His phone uses fingerprint and face unlock, so I can't get in. Lin Hao, you've been guarding yourself against me. All right, Lin Hao, you can hide it for a while, but not forever. I'll find out where you put that money. You're back. Have you eaten? Yes. Then go to your room. I'm tired of looking at you. Gladly, Mom. Well, did Lin Hao notice anything? Not a chance. I checked his bank accounts, investments, and stocks. Nothing. Real salary, $98,000. Reported salary, $80,000. That's $18,000 hidden monthly, $864,000 over 4 years. Add the $320,000 bonus, and it's $1.184 million. The money isn't in a bank. You're good. I need someone's assets traced as fast as possible. Found it, a 50 square meter apartment, bought outright for $800,000 and officially registered. He purchased it last October, right after the bonus landed, then rented it out for $4,000 a month. One hidden asset belonging to Lin Hao, an apartment worth $800,000, currently occupied by Shen Yao. Give me the overview first. I've turned on the recorder. Is that okay? That's fine. Good. Here's paper and a pen. Talk, and I'll organize the facts as you go. He demanded separate finances, then moved his whole family in the next day. I had someone investigate and found an $800,000 apartment. The tenant is the woman he worshipped in college. I have his real pay stubs, the property record, rent payments, and photos of the tenant. You're remarkably calm. Am I? Yes. Most people discover their spouse secretly bought a home for an old crush and immediately start a fight. You're calculating totals, tracking payments, and collecting evidence. That's a strength. How much of the apartment can I claim? In theory, half. Attorney Luo, I've decided to divorce him. Can you draft the agreement? Yes. Well, you're home early today. Yeah, I had something to handle. What could be important enough to bring you home early? Lin Hao, let's discuss the divorce terms. What did you say, divorce? I've hired a lawyer. All the documents are ready. Guran, stop this. I already took back what I said. But you didn't take back the $1 million+ you hid, or the apartment you bought behind my back. What are you talking about? See for yourself. This is impossible. Every page lays it out. The property record, bank transfers, rent payments, tenant photos, every item calculated perfectly according to your precious 50-50 rules. Who took these photos? You had someone follow Lin Hao? What did you expect? He hid over $1 million in little more than a year. Feel sorry for him all you want, but I'm done covering for him. Guran, how could you investigate me behind my back? You're violating my privacy! Privacy? You moved marital assets, bought property behind my back, and treated our marriage like what? Since you love business partner logic, let's settle this like business partners. I want the assets divided. Sell the apartment and split it, or pay me my half. Guran, are you insane? Those are just numbers you came up with. How do I know you didn't fabricate everything? My lawyer will calculate it. If you think I'm wrong, we can go to court. Then the discussion won't stop at the money. We'll also discuss your relationship with Shen Yao. That's a lie! Lin Hao, you can lie to me, but don't assume everyone else is stupid. Give me those papers! You ruthless girl! I can walk away from the relationship, but that apartment is marital property and I will get my half. Otherwise, I send this evidence to your company. You know exactly what that would do to your position there. Fine, we can divorce. Let's discuss it calmly. Don't go nuclear. We can negotiate. You just want money, right? I'll sell the apartment and give you everything. We don't even have to divorce. Just don't take this to my company. Every marriage has rough patches. Are you really this heartless? Does our history mean nothing to you? Our history? You mean the $18,000 you secretly shaved off your salary every month? If our marriage meant anything, you wouldn't have demanded separate finances. Why do you have to sound so cruel? If our family hadn't accepted you, you wouldn't have wasted all these years of your youth. It's late. Read the divorce agreement. I'll be staying somewhere else for now. Dine tomorrow morning, civil registry. Guran, one last question. Are you really sure? Think again. I'll sell the apartment, give you all the money, and we can start over. Lin Hao, then let me ask you one last thing. When you hid 1.184 million, did you ask me? When you demanded separate finances, did you ask me? Isn't it a little late to ask whether I regret leaving? So you're really cutting me off? Guran, do all these years mean that little to you? Their value isn't decided by what I say, it's decided by every choice you made. Let's go. No need to give people a show. Guran, from now on, keep every account clear and always account for yourself first. Maybe you'll meet someone better, maybe not for a while. Either way, you'll be fine. You've learned how to build a good life on your own.